In this video, I'm going to show you how to navigate some of the features of the application portal in order for you to successfully submit your application. The first part I want to go over is the signing in piece. So because I've saved my password and email and all of that to Google, it's already automatically appearing on my screen. Give me a second to get rid of that really fast. So when you get to the sign-in page, if it's your first time signing in or you haven't auto-saved anything, you'll see there's 3 sections: school, username or email address, and password. The school name might automatically say reviewer or Mayo staff if you have not auto-saved your information. You need to type in this box the name of your school. So you'll click on the box and you'll start typing the name of your school. And once it appears, you'll click it, and then you can sign in with your username and password. So make sure you have the name of the school, of your school that you're signing into, filled in there. So a couple little things about the online portal. So when you sign into your application, on the on the right-hand side, you'll see a box that says applications. This will show all of the applications you are working on for your school. If you have not yet submitted an application on the online Green School portal, you'll just have your current application. If you have created and submitted an application before, you will see that submitted application and it'll say submitted here. You can see the general progress that's been made for the entirety of your application here. And then that number will increase as you continue to work through the application. To go to your current application that you're working on, you can click current application here, or the blue current application button at the top. The application is then split into the 4 sections. That's school survey section, objective 1, 2, and 3. You'll see that there's a circle with a percentage in the section right next to the name of that section of the application. This is giving you the overall progress for that section. So as of right now, I have completed 6% of the school survey section, 30% of objective 1, 8% of objective 2, and I haven't done anything in objective 3. To get to each section, you'll just click on that tab. So I can see there's this green line here showing me that I'm under the school survey section. If I want to go to objective 1, I will click on objective 1. Within the school survey section, this is where your top 5 accomplishments, as well as the school metrics survey, is housed. For those who have completed a Green School application in the past, the cover sheet with the basic information about your school is in the school information section. Okay, internet just had a moment, but it's all good. So this is your cover sheet and about your school section. Again, if you have completed a Green School application in the past, this is your cover sheet. I'm going to go back to my current application, clicking on that button. We're going to go over a few other pieces of information regarding the Green School portal. You can have multiple people working within the portal at the same time. However, you cannot have more than one person working in a text box at the same time. So for example, if I go to this top 5 accomplished section and I'm typing in the top 5 accomplishments and there's another person typing the top 5 accomplishments at the same time in this same box, it will not autosave correctly. So make sure that you are dividing who is completing which section so you don't have that issue. In order to save, you need to click out of the text box. So right now it is, you can see it's green, it's highlighted, that box is in green. If I click out, there's the blue swirly save. That means that whatever I've done in here is saved. So just make sure after you complete any section that you click out of that text box so it will save for you. Within objectives 1, 2, and 3, you will see for each part a blue question mark. The blue question mark is giving you examples of activities, lessons, actions, etc., that would count for that exam, for that section, excuse me. So for example, I'm in the curriculum and instruction section with the environmental education instruction piece. So this is giving me examples of different kinds of lessons that would count for this section. The ideas tab is showing ideas for documentation that would work for this section. So this could be student work, photos of students engaged in environmental learning, or student reflections on taking action. So each one of these sections in objective 1, 2, and 3 will have that blue question mark. The other thing you will see often is the green plus sign. So this is when you're adding a grade level, adding additional activity under one of the sections, adding another example of professional development, etc. The red remove record button looks like a trash can. And when you click that, it will say remove record. You will have to confirm if you want to remove the record. Unlike a Google or Microsoft product, there is not the running list of the history of changes that have been made. So once you've removed something, it will be gone forever. If you do want to remove the record, click continue. If you don't, you'll click cancel. At the bottom of each page of the Green School application, each one of these sections, we scroll all the way down, you'll see a submit application button. You are not clicking the submit application button to move on to the next section of the application. To move on to the next section of the application, again, we're going to scroll up super fast. You click on the tab. So I'm on objective 1. If I want to go to objective 2, I'd click objective 2. When every part of your application is complete and you are ready to submit the application, you'll click the submit application button. Now, it will not let you submit your application if your application is not complete. So if I click submit application now, it is going to tell me that there are 15 failing fields, so things that are not filled out appropriately within the application that I need to fix. So it'll tell you exactly where each one of these sections is. And if I scroll up, you will also see some of the things that I'm missing. So for this solid waste reduction action that I've included, it's highlighting in red because I have not provided a description and I have not provided a caption for the material that I am uploading. The last part that I'm going to show you is the last two sections are payment and public site. When you are submitting your application, you need to have paid the $75 intent to apply fee. That fee needs to be paid the December before you are submitting your application. So if you are submitting your application in March 2024, you need to pay the intent to apply by December 15th this year of 2023. So if you go to payment or to payments on the side, it'll tell you which application you're working on, the date of payment, how it was paid, and the status. If you click pay now, this will send you to a PayPal. The amount is already included for you. You can pay with a debit or credit card, provide the information, and then pay. If your school does not have a credit or debit card that you can use, we do accept checks that are mailed. The address to mail your check can be found in the Green School Application Guide. Once you pay, if you've paid via PayPal, it might take a couple days, but it'll say paid here and provide the information. Under method, it will say PayPal. If you mail us a check, once we receive this check and process the check, it will say paid through it'll be say manual here. The last part is regarding the public site. So from your current application, at any time you can click on this button that says public site. And so what the portal does is it creates a website for you for your application. And it'll go through the sections, objectives 1, 2, and 3. And you'll go through and you can see all the parts of the application. So you can check this at any time. You can look at it at any time. You do not have to wait until you submit the application. This site is not searchable, findable. You would have to provide a link to people you would like to see the application. So if you would like to share this application website link with your school community after you submit your application, you can do that. If you want to share it with staff members at your school, you're more than welcome to do that. But you have to be the ones to send the links.